My name is Trisha Tan. I'm currently studying in St. Andrews JC.
I'm Megan. Currently, I'm studying at Singapore Poly at the course Common Science.
My name is Zhi. I'm currently a J1 student at Hwa Chong.
I have a lot of classmates that go to this tuition center and they have scored very good results for their math. When I told my mother that I wanted to go to a tuition center, so I joined.
I had this friend. She had really good grades in math. When I asked her how she got very good in math, and she introduced me to this tutor, Miss Suzanne, and I came here.
I found out about your tuition center online. I managed to come across Tutor Suzanne.
I remember in secondary 2, I scored an E8 on one of my weighted assessments for my mathematics, and I felt very unmotivated, like very discouraged. I thought that I won't be able to excel in math, so I was very stressed at that time. But after joining this tuition center, I think Miss Suzanne helped me to build my confidence, and I was able to score full marks for one of my weighted.
After joining, I found that math became a lot more enjoyable. I used to dislike it a lot. It became so much more easier to me, and I became a lot more confident in approaching hard questions. I feel a lot more motivated to do these questions, and I actually look forward to learning more because I feel that it's actually something that I can be good at.
I noticed that after joining Tutor Suzanne, I was clearer with certain concepts that I initially struggled with. And also along my journey with Miss Suzanne, I got to practice a lot more, and also Miss Suzanne provides us with a lot of questions of different types and difficulties. Thus, I think my foundation got a lot better.
I think that the resources given to us is like very organized, and I really like the summary notes that Miss Suzanne has given to us. And I think that she explains the math concepts very well, whereby I could understand it fully.
I felt that this center was very helpful, very friendly, and it is a very safe environment for me to learn at. Miss Suzanne is very patient and caring. To her, there's no such thing as like a stupid question, and she's always able to analyze the problem and tell me from which area I am weak at.
As a TA student, I was able to clarify any doubts I had with Miss Suzanne, whether or not during lessons or outside classes. During my prelims and O-levels, Miss Suzanne would add in additional classes to conduct mock practices with us in order for us to gauge where we were and also identify areas which we could improve on.
The environment in this tuition center, because I have a lot of classmates that go to this tuition center, and I also think that Miss Suzanne, she's like very kind and helpful, and I feel very comfortable when I'm talking to her, and if I'm stressed or anything, I could just consult her and she'll give me very good advice.
My favorite thing was that I could consult Miss Suzanne anytime. Whenever I faced any difficulties with my schoolwork or revision and I could not solve them myself, I would ask Miss Suzanne online or during lessons. She would then guide me by providing me with steps to begin with, and then I would try to carry on with solving the questions myself.
The center has set up this website for me. There's pre-recorded tuition videos, so if I were to miss one of them, I can go up and catch up myself. Or if I feel that I had difficulties in this topic and I want to revisit it, it's very easily accessible.
At TS, Miss Suzanne has a website which she dedicates for us, such that we can go to the website to look for any additional resources such as past year papers and prelim papers from all schools across Singapore for us to have extra practice with.
I think when I first started the tuition, I was very nervous because I didn't know what kind of teacher Miss Suzanne would be like. But I think Miss Suzanne, she's very patient and she's clear in teaching. If I have any doubts, I could just clarify with her. And she also takes her free time to answer some of my questions. Like from time to time, she'll check up on us and ask if we are stressed or anything. And she'll encourage us and give us advice. Like when I was doing one of the school paper in class, I failed the school paper. Then I told Miss Suzanne about it. Then she gave me a lot of advice. Like, she asked me which topics I'm weak at and what I should focus on. I think that really helped me a lot because I was struggling on like which topics I'm weaker at and which topics I'm better at.
She's not just a tutor to me, but to me, like she's also this friend that I have, and I know that Miss Suzanne will be there, and she will always try her best to like make me understand this, and so I won't stumble upon the same problem when I face similar questions in the future. And Miss Suzanne is always ready to offer her help. I can tell that she is very enthusiastic in helping us learn, and she has a lot of passion for maths. When she's teaching me, I can really feel her love for math.
I would say that Miss Suzanne has her own style of teaching, which I found really effective for me. For instance, when I ask her questions outside of class, instead of presenting the steps or solutions to me, she would explain to me the ways which I could link the concepts which I've learned. From there, I would try to solve the questions myself. Apart from academics, Miss Suzanne is also someone who I can turn to when I needed advice. For instance, when I needed opinion about my post-secondary education.
Yes, I will recommend. Actually, there are some of my juniors that they are already attending this tuition center. So I recommend this to them if they are struggling with math, because I think this tuition center really helped me build my confidence in mathematics.
I would definitely recommend this place to them, even if they are excelling in mathematics or they are struggling. I feel that this place is a good place for them to study, to know themselves better, their weaknesses and strengths, how they can have better time management, how to approach questions and different perspectives of thinking. So I would definitely recommend this place to them.
I would definitely recommend TS to any of my juniors who are struggling with math currently, as Miss Suzanne will be able to provide you with additional support whichever way you need.
I do think that it helps me become a better individual, and it really has built up my confidence to know that I am able and I have the ability to overcome challenges in my life, and not only will I overcome them, but I can excel.
Hi Miss Suzanne, thank you so much for helping me in my math and helping me build my confidence in mathematics. I love the Kahoot quizzes that you arranged for us, although I didn't get first place all the time because Xavier stole it, but it's okay. Thank you.
Actually, thanks for being so patient and loving and like listening to me rant all the time. Thanks for helping me, even though I send in questions last minute and encourage me all the time. Thank you, Jia. I really appreciate it a lot.
Thank you for guiding me patiently throughout my journey here, and also for giving me advices apart from academics.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.